Hi guys, welcome back to Corner Cupboard. Okay, last video for today. I've done quite a few today. But we will do this one just to kind of help you out, do the backup video for the drop spindle. Before I do, I want to show you a couple different types of yarn that you can make. This is, now I know this looks like a real deep blue on the camera. That's really odd because it's not. It's actually teal in color. This is merino wool that I have spun. It is 2-ply yarn at this point, ready to go, ready for Mama's loom. That's a whole nother set of videos later. But this is it. It's been washed, ready to do its thing and become a real pretty rug at some point. But this is normal spin. It's 2-ply. Merino is super good, super soft, love it. That's one. Another type of plying, this one hasn't lost its spin yet. This is called cable spinning. I don't know if you can see that. The spin is quite different, or actually the ply is quite different. You see how that came out? It's not quite a ply like this one. This is just a standard twisted ply like that. This is quite a bit different. It has almost a cable link to it. It's fuzzy because it's Lincoln wool, and Lincoln wool is a bit fuzzier. People who get real itchy in sweaters, it's more than likely because it has Lincoln in it. But that cable effect is what I was after, and I got it. You get this by doing a set of 2-ply yarn, do another set of 2-ply yarn, and then ply the two together. And you typically ply counterclockwise. When you do this, you ply clockwise, and it gives you a cabling effect on your yarn. So that's how that came out. And I know we're kind of excited to get this on the loom, see how that works. I mentioned in my previous video on the drop spindle about scrap bin yarn. This is it. I'm really surprised. It came out pretty cool. I didn't think it would by how it was looking on my spinning wheel. This is the light version. Came out pretty neat. And here is, I figured I would call it day and night because of the difference in color. And this is my night version. It has all these little things that jump out of the yarn, and they call it art yarn. It's what it's classified. It's pretty cool, actually. I didn't think so at first, but once I got it off the wheel, I really like it. I'll have to make more. I might put some up for sale for you too, if you ask nicely. You can spin other things besides just wool. You can spin cotton. I have a bag of cotton. I haven't got far in it because cotton has very short fiber. Shorter the fiber, the harder to spin. The other thing I do want to mention, this looks like wool. This isn't. We actually have a giant Malamute for a dog, and this is his fur. And believe it or not, this spins up so nice and makes really super soft yarn. The Malamute Indians still spin and weave Malamute fur into gloves and coats and stuff like that. So this is doggy hair. Yeah. Yes, it's been cleaned. I know what you're thinking. No fleas. It's been cleaned. And it does make a very soft yarn. So if you have a pet that has a long fiber in their fur, like inch and a half or longer, you might want to consider saving it and playing with it on your drop spindle. Okay, with that said, here's the video. This is Lincoln wool that I have spun on, yes, one of my other many drop spindles that my husband made for me. This is Lincoln. Spins up, so you can see how it's fuzzy, just like it is any other time. This is single ply. And what I want to do is show you how to do the Andean bracelet. And I know for me, I had to watch a couple videos, but Sometimes it's helpful to have a few other references and just to help you out. Andean bracelet actually puts it on your wrist, which makes it easier to ply. As opposed to having a couple different balls of single ply yarn sitting in a drawer or basket. And in my case, I'd have a cat or a puppy that would attack it, so that would make it kind of hard. The whole point of this is to get it on your wrist and make it easier to put it to ply stage. So the first thing is you're going to stick this in right here. And you can put it in front, whichever finger, just put it between to where it hangs down here. Now what some people will do is they'll take a hair tie and put it around the wrist to hold this down. I find if you kind of stay long enough, you don't need to. It's totally your choice. You're going to use your hand and stick it in here. Now, if you have big, huge rings, you might want to take them off, but you might snag your yarn. Pull it down here so you have some distance. Now, the thing is, the Andean bracelet uses your hand, all 5 fingers. You're going to come around the back of your thumb like this. And then you're going to take it, oops, pull that back down, hold it, squeeze your fingers. No Vulcan thing, like this. Come around and hook that middle finger, just like that. See it? Then come back around here, go around the back of your hand, and hook the same finger, like that. Come back around your hand. Get this off my drop spindle. Like this. Come around here, hook on your middle finger, come back around, your pinky, like this. And you keep hooking and you keep going. Now don't put this too tight, because what's going to happen is your middle finger is going to lose all feeling in it if you get this too tight. Let's see, where are we? Here we are. Okay, so we're coming around the back, come around here, come back around this way, around your thumb, here, back around your thumb, back around your pinky, here, back around here, like this. And you're going to keep going until you get as much as you want, or as much as your fingers can hold, is how that's going to work. And then when you're done, the string that's still attached to either your spinning wheel or your drop spindle, you're going to cut this off right about even. You'll cut this where it meets here. So I will cut a small piece off just to show you. Now see, what's going to happen is you're going to slide your middle finger out of that hole like this and slide it onto your wrist. Now when you go to ply, which is exactly the same as spinning on your drop spindle, the only difference is you're going to turn the drop spindle counterclockwise. Spin it counter and do the exact same thing. And it will ply your 2 little pieces of yarn into one. But when you have it this way, now watch what happens. See as you pull? Your wrist actually acts as that little barrier to keep your yarn from getting all twisted. And then when you get to the end, down here, where your yarn ends in your bracelet, you're going to find it to be a loop. This is where you take your next Andean bracelet, which I like to have 4 on my arm at one time. Then you take your next piece and you tie that here, and then keep going and ply all 4 bracelets at one time. So there you go. That's how you do an Andean bracelet. Here again, if you have any questions, any comments, keep them nice, please. You can find us on Facebook under Corner Cupboard. Come join us there. We have all kinds of stuff. Other people that are into crafting and DIY and turning your house into a castle. No politics, no news, no none of that. Just good old clean stuff. Come see us. Bye.